back in my cramped apartment. I called Anna's number, pretending to be from the insurance company. The first 2 calls went unanswered. On the third, a gruff voice picked up. "Is this Anna's number? I'm calling from the insurance company. You purchased a $5 million policy. It takes effect in 3 days. I need to verify some details." Victor paused, then said, "I'm her husband. She didn't buy any insurance." "When was this?" I replied. 3 months ago. Company policy is that it takes effect after 3 months. I pressed, "Please let Anna know we'll send someone tomorrow for confirmation." Victor hesitated, then said, "She's gone back to her hometown. Can I sign for her?" I feigned reluctance. "Normally, no, but the payout is quite large." Victor cleared his throat. "Please, she really can't come back right now." I smiled coldly. "All right, but please prepare your marriage certificate for verification." The next day, I visited Victor's home, still pretending to be the insurance agent. Anna's home was in an old apartment block, the door dusty and neglected. Victor, with dark circles under his eyes, opened the door, looking nervous. "Sorry, the place is a mess. What's your name again?" "Diane," I replied. Luckily, he didn't recognize me as the hearse driver. The apartment was tiny, the kitchen connected to the dining table, dirty dishes piled up, empty formula cans stacked in the corner. No wonder Victor was so eager for the insurance money it could change his life. Victor sat on a torn sofa, rubbing his hands. "So, Diane, does the insurance pay out just for dying?" Realizing how suspicious that sounded, he tried to act casual. Anna was just a housewife. Maybe she bought it without understanding. "Can I see the contract?" I wasn't sure if my fake contract would fool him, but if caught, at least I'd get the marriage certificate. In the photo, Anna looked thin, her eyes large and gentle, her smile full of happiness. No one could have guessed she'd end up so twisted in death. Victor, not suspecting a thing, handed over the documents. "Can I sign now?" "Anna's gone. Not sure when she'll be back." He kept insisting Anna wasn't home. I played along. Well, technically, the beneficiary is Anna's daughter. If Anna isn't here, maybe her daughter can sign. What's her name? Downstairs, I'd overheard neighbors gossiping about a recent death in the building. If Victor had paid more attention, he might have noticed the ink on my contract was still wet, but he was too anxious. "My daughter?" he stammered. "Did Anna take her to her hometown too?" Victor nodded quickly. Yes, they both went. He was desperate for the money, but my real purpose was to check if Anna's daughter was safe. At the crematorium, I'd heard Victor say he'd take the child away. But where? To someone else? Or? I stood up. "Sorry, Victor. I can't proceed without both the insured and the beneficiary present. Let's wait until Anna returns." As I left, I saw Victor's anxious face reflected in the glass. Just as I reached the door, he blurted out, "My daughter's here at home." I feigned surprise. "At home? But you said she went to the hometown." Victor fumbled for an excuse. "She was napping. I didn't want to wake her." "Wait here. I'll bring her out." He disappeared into the bedroom. His phone was on the sofa. I quickly checked the screen. It was a photo of Anna and her daughter. If this was really Victor's phone, The wallpaper should have been a landscape or a picture with his lover, not Anna and her child. This must be Anna's phone. Victor returned, carrying a little girl, barely over a year old, her clothes dirty, hair damp as if just washed. He set her down facing me. "This is my daughter Lily." The child whimpered softly, sucking her thumb. I smiled. "That's fine, as long as your daughter is here." I confirmed again. Anna bought a $5 million policy, effective in 2 days. Since the beneficiary is so young, you can sign as guardian. But it's best if Anna signs in person. Victor immediately signed the contract, then took Lily from me, asking distractedly, "How old is she now?" "She just turned 1 on the 16th, he muttered. We had a birthday party at the Ocean Hotel. He grumbled that Lily was just like her mother, barely saying a word all day. Realizing how that sounded, he awkwardly handed the contract back. "Is this good enough?" I nodded, pulling out my phone. "Let's add each other on. WeChat, Victor. That way we can stay in touch until Anna returns." He didn't suspect a thing. The hearse was parked below. I checked Victor's WeChat moments. Only the last 3 days were visible. His profile picture was a recent selfie, with a fresh scratch near his left eye. But what caught my attention was a faint shadow in the lower left corner of the photo. Wasn't that the apartment on the 24th floor? The window was wide open. 2 old ladies nearby glanced at my phone and scoffed. "That's Victor's wife. Anna used to bring her daughter down to play. Everyone knew her. Just a few days ago, she jumped to her death. Such a pity. Her husband's no good already. Brought his mistress home." I feigned shock. "You know his mistress too?" The curly-haired lady snorted. "That woman lives here too, in Building 12. Her name's Kelly, works at the Ocean Hotel. They're always together. Everyone knows, except Anna." She pointed out a woman in a short dress, heavy makeup, carrying a small purse, her hair curled, chest out, name tag around her neck. Suddenly, I realized the shadow in Victor's photo was Kelly's name tag. He'd cropped her out, but why? I followed Kelly to the Ocean Hotel. At the front desk, I demanded to see the security footage from the 16th, claiming I'd lost my phone there. The receptionist hesitated, but I pressed harder, threatening to file a complaint. Flustered, she finally agreed. On the footage, Anna sat in the banquet room with her daughter, Victor's face dark with anger. They'd clearly argued. Anna wiped her tears, her phone glowing on her lap. I pointed. "That's my phone. Can you zoom in?" The receptionist laughed. "That's not your phone. I picked it up that day. It's just a cheap model." I realized then the phone Lily was holding was different from the one at Victor's house. I'd been mistaken. Leaving the hotel, my phone rang. It was Victor, asking me to bring the insurance contract over. I guessed he wanted to show it to Kelly, but I refused, saying I was busy. Halfway home, I got a call from the crematorium, another job. The address was familiar, the same building where Anna had jumped. This time, the victim was Kelly Victor, pale as ash, was under police watch. The curly-haired lady pointed at him. Murderer! He should have been arrested long ago. Kelly had also fallen from the 24th floor. dying in the exact spot where Anna had landed. I wondered if she regretted breaking up a family. As Kelly's body was loaded into my hearse, I saw her sit up in the rearview mirror, her head twisted at an unnatural angle. I gripped the red thread on my wrist, but a cold breath swept over me. "You see me, don't you?" she whispered. I told myself it was just my imagination, but I knew I hadn't reached the crematorium yet, nor had I dozed off. Kelly was really standing behind me, her body in front, her head lolling backward, neck broken from the fall I killed myself, she said. "Tell the police for me," I blurted out. "Didn't Victor kill you?" She grinned, blood staining her teeth. "Of course not. Victor loved me. He'd do anything for me. It was all Anna's fault. I just wanted to scare Victor, but the railing broke. He must be heartbroken. Tell him I don't blame him." With that, she lay back down, as if nothing had happened. I thought I was hallucinating, but then her head spun 360 degrees and looked up at me again. "Promise me," I slammed on the brakes, the shroud slipping off her body. Kelly lay still. I touched the red thread on my wrist, time to get a new one. The case wasn't closed. Kelly's body remained at the funeral home. I tried calling Anna's number, but it was disconnected.